looking at me, I'm looking back.
Hi you all, how are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Today we have a very interesting video. Why don't you tell us about it, Isha?
We're making bread pudding. It's one of my favorite things and it's so good.
And it's very simple to make. It just has some steeping time and cooking time, but other than that, the actual process of the bread pudding takes very short time. It reminds me of comfort food, of growing up as a child. So we all love this.
It's also not too sweet and not too like sugary either. It's one that's right in the between. It's not too bready, but you can always get a lot of flavor out of it and a lot of enjoyment.
So first of all, let's start with the ingredients. What are you going to need? First, you'll need a pan, slightly flat, like a flat bottom pan, but not very deep. You're going to need about 4 eggs. You're going to need about 500 mils of heavy whipping cream. You will need some butter softened. You will need some jam. I'm using plum jam. This is a jam that I make. In case you want a recipe for that, please comment below and I'll put a recipe for that, or I'll do a video showing how this is made.
We need brown sugar, normal sugar, and you'll need croissants. And we have fruit here, but that's just optional.
Croissants should not be fresh croissants. They should not be the croissants that you bought the same day. They should be sitting there for at least a day or two. The other thing that you would need is some sliced almonds and some sultanas or raisins. You do want to soak these raisins so that they become plump. So that is basically what the ingredients for this recipe are. So the first step that you're going to do is you're going to pick up your croissant and tear it, literally tear it in half, so that you have the middle portion, it separates around the middle. So you're going to tear it in half like this. We have done the same to all the croissants that we have here. And then what you're going to do is take each of the croissants and you're going to, now because you're using croissants and not bread, you don't need as much butter. So but butter makes it nice and crispy and soft and gooey. So you add a little bit of butter. I don't put a whole lot, just about 2-3 pats per croissant. And on the other side, you put jam. Now plum jam has a sweet, sour taste. So it's basically adds a lot of dimension to this bread pudding. And then once you're done with that, you stick it back together like that. And then you can tear it in halves and start placing them at the bottom of the pan. So we'll just be back after we do that. Okay, so we have finished with putting butter and jam on all the croissants. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some of these blueberries. Open the blueberry box, baby.
We got a big
and
box.
These raspberries. We're going to put them. I dropped the box as usual. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick these up and throw these under this. I don't like to do them beforehand. I like to do them towards the end because then I know where I'm putting these raspberries and blueberries. Now this is completely optional. You don't have to put fruit in it because you're going to be putting some dry fruits. Let me just have some of that. But I feel that the fruit basically makes it tastier. Okay. I'm going to go and wash my hands, okay? Now we're going to add these soaked raisins. Again, I like to pick them up and throw them under everywhere. And we add raisins because I don't want to add whole ton of sugar. I would just want to have the natural sweetness as much as possible. And now we're going to put some sliced almonds. Now please understand, this is our version of the bread pudding. It is not a traditional way to make bread pudding. This is the way I like to make it. While it's rich, it still has fruits in it and it's good to taste. Now the last thing that we're going to do now is we are going to make the custard for the bread pudding. Now the custard, I just have the butter here because I have to use it towards the end. The custard is basically 3 egg yolks and just wash that please. The custard is 3 egg yolks and 1 whole egg. So just splitting the eggs in such a way that I have the yolks, I empty the yolks in my hand. May not look the prettiest, but it does the job. So we did get double yolks in one of the eggs, which is okay. You can put in an extra yolk, it'll make it extra creamy. Now after you've got your eggs, measure out your whipping cream. I use heavy whipping cream.
We're just using HEB brand, but you can use any heavy whipping cream you have.
And you need about 500 to 600 ml, and you can take it by ear. You can measure it by ear, that's okay, or whatever. But I use about 5.5, I think that should be enough. About 600 ml of, because I have the extra yolk, I'm going to use 600 ml of cream, and just close that door, and about 200 ml of whole milk. Now it has to be whole milk. Yeah.
So in total we have about
700 ml of liquid, and now you're going to add the eggs to this. Oops. It'd be nice if you wear an apron. Can you get me a fork, sweetie?
Fork, yeah.
And to this mixture, you want to add about 3 teaspoons of sugar. Now, why we're using such light sugar is because I already told you we put raisins and fruit in it. And you mix this mixture really, really well.
Here, I'll take over for a second.
Can you start pouring it in here?
Yeah, let me just pour it
Yeah.
over. Now you're gonna take this and just pour it over your croissants. Oh, it's dripping.
So do it slowly. Just put it slowly. It's okay. It's okay. When you do these things as a family, it's okay. Let the kids do this stuff. They find it fun. It's fine. Just do it very slowly. We're okay. And you're going to soak that croissant mixture for some time. Now on this mixture, as you must have seen, I've just left the butter over here. You're going to put a few pats of butter on top.
Pardon me?
Yeah. So you're going to put a few pats of butter on top. Sorry, I'm going to take the time to just clean my station. I don't like to work when my station is dirty. So clean the station while you're doing your dish. Don't leave it till the end, because then you'll find the cleaning process very, very difficult. Now, the last step that you're going to do on this is you're going to open your sugar, and you're going to take a little bit of sugar, and this is sugar in the raw. We are going to just sprinkle it on top. What this does, this butter and sugar on top caramelizes and it gives a top crispy layer, while the inside is nice, soft and gooey. Now after you have done this, oh, I think I've picked up too much. It's okay. Put some back. Now after you have done this, leave this to soak for a minimum of 15 minutes. Now when it is soaking, this is the time that you want to turn on your oven to 360 degree Fahrenheit. So that by the time this is done, the oven will be ready. So I'll see you in 15 minutes when this is all soaked through. So we have the bread pudding sitting on the counter for about 15-20 minutes. Now we're going to put it in the oven. Pick up the dish.
Put it in there. Close this up.
And set timer for 45 minutes. And you can go have your tea, have fun while that is being made.
Okay, so we're back and the oven just beeped. So that means the bread pudding's done. So we're just gonna quickly check on it.
And I'm gonna take it out. Let's switch off the timer first. Oh my god, the smell is heavenly.
It smells so good. I'm gonna get out of mom's way and I'm just gonna close this real quick. All right. This looks so good.
When you put a knife or a fork in, it should literally come out like this. It is so this way. It's going to be ooey gooey, and it's going to be very delicious. So, though you would want to wait for about 5 to 7 minutes or 10 minutes to serve this, I'm going to give some to Isha because she can't seem to wait.
No, I cannot. It looks so good. Look how good that looks, guys. That looks so good. You can see the little blueberries. Oh my god, that looks so
good. And I'm going to add a dollop of cream to be able to eat this because obviously it's so hot that I don't want her to burn her mouth. So I'm going to give her some absolutely cold cream and she's going to taste it for you all.
I'm going to take some cream. I'm going to take some bread pudding. Oh,
careful, it's going to be very hot. Just blow on it.
I don't want to wait, but I don't want to burn my tongue.
Also, this is homemade whipped cream. It'll be in the iCard.
Yeah, this is a homemade whipped cream. We will put it in a card here. Oh my god, this is so good.
Fine.
Come over here.
There's the crunch of the almonds. There's the sweetness from the fruits. And there's a sweetness from raisins. It's absolutely delicious. So thank you so much for spending time with us and joining us for your video. We appreciate you. We appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you make this bread pudding and you let us know. She can't stop.
Can I help you?
And let us know in the comments if you made it and how it came out. Hope you love it. See you again in the next video soon. Have a great day. Bye.